Start your season with recommended settings.
But yeah, Matt actually had a really nice quad feed with the Koshka in the beta, and you can't really see it now.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
But yeah, like I was gonna say, Matt had a really awesome clean Koshka in the beta really early on, and I have the play the games that we
Start your week by installing. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
This is actually a category of weapons that I struggled with, and thankfully Andrew was there to hit both of them. Because for whatever reason, like pistols are his strong category, he hit pretty much every single pistol if I'm not mistaken for this video. Oh my god, you got it! Wow. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play in this match whenever he hit the RK7 Garrison, and I really didn't know what to expect. You know, he sent me all of his clips and stuff. Not actually like a clean quad beyond screen. I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah, I think it's that person too. And even though it wasn't a clean quad on screen, I gotta give him some props for playing as aggressive as possible. And as far as it goes for the Mozu, same thing happened here as well. I thought it was going to be like a... No, he did get all 4 kills in the game, and generally speaking, if you get 4 or more kills by the game, but it's not like a perfectly clean quad beat, it's still really good because it's still very hard to pull off in a match. And if it wasn't enough for him to in here on Slums playing hardcore domination, got the scope on the pistol, which iron sights for the Mozu, and he got 4 kills. I think again, it just wasn't on screen, it wasn't a clean quadrant. 4 kills really fast. I think it's decent. I thought it was good enough. And realistically, if you wanted a clean quad with the Mozu, I'm sure you could find just 4 random people just not really paying attention. You could catch them off guard and get 4 kills and have it be a clean quad feed, and it really wouldn't be that much different than Hey, Portal. Happy birthday! You made me one here, but that's gonna take us to this quad early on when playing, I was really happy to listen, you don't have one. It's a but if that wasn't that like Reggie remastered. Just that easy to use. If I was dead in Max, or if I was using the operator mod like I am here, it was just an absolute piece of cake. I legitimately do feel like this was one of the easiest guns to have quad feeds with, and it still just wrecks it worked. I'm not too sure about before I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it pretty easy. Because this is Black Ops. Otherwise it just and I don't know if it was actually I can't believe he was actually at certain points to stop. Props to Andrew. But ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. I told you guys I was going to wait until I actually show you the technique. Here it is. Play Ruin. And you know, get your quad. Like, I don't know. I got a 5 on. I hope you guys enjoyed that 5. Right now, I don't know if they're gonna I hit this in the same video when I got one quad feed. It was just happy because I legit that knife was going to be awesome. Here with the quad feed fail sniping, I was so I failed this with the Koshka. No! No! I stole this from someone's gear. Die! Oh, man, it's squad feed! Oh my god! Boys and girls hitting those banking this quad feed. Oh! Because when you fill your that is. I got one more. Random Paladin triple Andrew. He couldn't get the 4th there though. Because this happened soon after, and then where's the 4th guy? Not getting killed by Andrew. But guys, that's just about gonna do it with every single gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this.
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players, or they'll become free agents. These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them. Cap room is how much money. The closer your contract proposal is to design.
Alright. Sorry I haven't been talking a bunch. So, this video is stupid. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. It sounds super fucking hard. But pretty much we're just trying to make it the Browns the best team in the team, like in the game. And I know it's possible to get a player. Just from experience, I've seen a 92 overall. There is a player that his name is something Mixon, and he's a wide receiver, and he's actually insane, and we are going to pick him up in this draft, because we obviously have the first pick. So I don't know what we did this season. I don't know if we tanked or what. I'm actually going to go look at that before. But yeah, we tanked. We went 4-12. We definitely tanked. So best bet is we tanked, so we get a terrible seed in the draft. So these two players, Josh Gordon, he's young. He's quick, but he's 28 years old, and he's only an 83, and I don't know if he's going to get better. So we're going to release him by not giving him a new contract. Tyrod Taylor, also the same with him. We're not going to give him a new contract just because we have Baker Mayfield. But these two guys, EJ Gaines, is that how you, I don't know, and Brian Bodie Coleman, or Calhoun, sorry, I'm stupid. We're going to sign these guys. We have a lot of cap room, obviously, because we're the Browns. So we're pretty much just going to sign players like this, keep the good players, release the bad players. If he doesn't... alright. So re-signed. So these guys all are gone. These guys are all gone, all of them. We'll probably keep... Is Rashad Higgins right here? I don't know. He's 24 years old. That's my only thought on this. But we're going to keep these guys. Sign them to a new contract. $4 million a year. Alright, this guy can test out for free agency. I don't give a shit. So, it's pretty much just the re-sign period. We tanked. We're going to get the first pick in the draft. So that's when we're going to try to pick up this 90 wide receiver. We have 31 mil in cap room, so we got a ton of cap room to sign. Josh Gordon's there just because we didn't want him. And of course, Josh Gordon is the best player up there. So there's no wide receivers this year. So we're going to go another year without wide receivers. Let's see, quarterbacks, Tyra Taylor. Best player up there, dude. This is stupid. Alright, so players like this, Trevor Williams, Jonathan Hankins, like these guys are kind of young, 27, 25. Alex Collins, I think we're going to pass. So yeah, we're just going to pick up those top two players, Trevor and Hankins. So we need to give this guy a really good offer, like really good, that he's going to take, that's over 126 points, so we can definitely secure our spot picking him up. The Redskins, tons of cap room, like tons and tons of cap room. So they are still 20 points ahead of me when I offer him a 4-year, $40 million contract. That's insane. So we're just going to bring this up to about 60 mil. Once we bring it up to 60 mil, so 60 mil for 4 years, it's going to bring us to 114, so they're paying him probably like 70 or 80 mil. Not even that much. We're going to bring it up to about 70, see where it's at? After we bring it up to 70. Signing bonus is insane. You get 3.14 mil for just signing with the team. Still not even there. We still have 19 mil in cap room, so we're gonna have plenty to pick up Hankins too. But 4 million, almost 80, like that's insane. If we don't get, see, we're still at only 118, dude. The Redskins cannot be paying this guy this much money. I think we're just gonna withdraw because he's getting paid way too much. There's no reason for that, so we're gonna withdraw that. We're gonna put everything into Jonathan Hankins. Well, not everything, but like to get us to the top. I mean, right end. See how much that is. I'm looking. Yeah, that's pass. So we're gonna keep that. I mean, there's really nothing else that we can go for. Nothing. A lot of running backs, kickers, and then pretty much our players that we have. Yeah, there's really nothing. So we're just gonna try to get Hankins. Look forward to the draft because that's where we're gonna pick up a lot of our good players. So Hankins accepted, so we're gonna keep him. And then we're gonna scout some college players. Download from Madden Share. We're definitely gonna get. Wait, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this because I know his name is Mixon, but I doubt his name is. 2019 draft class. Oh, dude, these are sick. These are sick. We're actually gonna just do this, just because it's gonna be actual real players. Stayplation. So these are gonna be like real life players. Oh fuck. What did I just do? I completely X'd out a franchise. That makes no fucking sense. Alright.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash.
Download from Matcher. Alright, we're gonna just download them so we can get our rookies, try to pick up our better quarterbacks. Hold on. Alright, get this guys. So we're looking at David Sills, West Virginia, Kelvin Harmon, North Carolina, Anthony Johnson. Best wide receivers on USS today. So AJ Brown. Dude, why? This is gonna piss me off, dude. I don't know if it saved him.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting.
hell? What is that? Complete 29. Nick Bosa, Bryce Love, and donation, bro. Donation. This guy definitely did it the best. I'm so confused. Offensive language. Yeah, you inconvenienced me, you fucking pussy. Alright, I mean, if everything went through and it's just saying that, I mean, David Sills is popping up a ton, so.
Such as the 40-yard dash are now available in scouting.
If it didn't, I'll think I realized the Mixon guy.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
I mean, we do have the number 1 pick, like the number 1 pick. So, hopefully he comes from this year. Malcolm Dixon, baby. This guy becomes a 92 after like 1 to 2 to 3 years. I don't even have to look at him, bro. This guy's insane. Insane. Alright, skip ahead in the draft. I really, really want to pick.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Oh my god. Okay. Round 2, pick 1, dude? I thought. I'm so confused. Okay. What do we need? So quarterback C+, blah, 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 blah. Our linemen are fine. We need like defensive players badly. Like corners. 7'2", 7'3". Alright, we're gonna pick up Bradley Keel. 6 foot. He's already 24 though. First corner. Bench press, I don't need that. Alright, this actually looks pretty good. I'm looking. Okay.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
What a shit show, bro. 7.1, my fucking ass.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
A pot tart. Alright, I don't think we're gonna get anything better now. What do we have? Round 3. Why do we keep getting pick 1? I know it, obviously we have pick 1, but it's not how it works in the draft. I just want to get someone who's good. So there's still a 7-1 right there. It's wide receiver though. We don't really need a wide receiver. There's a cornerback, 7-0. No, there's 7-0. 7-2 has a corner. Let's pick up the 7-2. See if it's a better 71 overall. Dude, these guys are sucking fuck. Alright, whatever. We'll just skip ahead in the draft. We'll see what we can do. We picked up Malcolm Dixon, who becomes a 92 after 1 to 2 years. He's insane. He's literally gonna like power up every single week if we see what's going on. So, I'll be back in just a second.
Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan. Your player is... There's a high chance of re-injury if you play him. It's your decision. Start your week by installing your game plan. This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players, or they'll become free agents. common stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Cleveland. 56 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is still 1st quarter. And they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Mariota on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dixon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Dixon. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He got 29 yards that time.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown as a Cleveland Brown. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Mariota again. Throw left side complete. It's James. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now Mariota dumps it off to Lewis. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Counter play, Drake, and that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Over the middle complete. That's James. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. On third down, Mariota. James has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
A first down throw for Mariota. That is caught at the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dion Lewis punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Forced out to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Throwing, Mayfield, going up top. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Fourth down, Mayfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. And Matthews has it right side. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mariota from the gun on third down. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he stopped immediately there. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask certainly helps things as they'll start up past the 30 on first down. Now a handoff for Drake. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Mariota now on second down. James has got it, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing, Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Mayfield, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time. That'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
This is caught. He got 29 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes
Oh, now you answer when you're freaking...
No, I had you guys muted. I was making a video and I forgot to unmute you guys.
You butt cheat. Skating rink.
Grizz.
What?
What's up?
What?
What's up?
I'm making pizza.
Every nerd does that.
Vegas doesn't start till 15 minutes after I get out of school, so I won't miss anything.
Why don't we just weren't going to school?
If it started at 11 o'clock, which it usually does, I wouldn't be going to school. But since it starts at 3:30, which I get out at 3:15.
So I'm lit.
FaZe Clan
Oh, you just break my house, bro?
at 5, 8, and 11. The last matches started at 11:30 at night for me. I'm mad because I'm be tired. And I'm still gonna stay up and watch that fucking match though.
Oh, the Open still being played?
Oh, what?
The Open still being played?
Yeah. Well, I don't know for how much more. I know Straight Rippin' was a team that made it in. I'm sure Pittsburgh fucking Knights made it in. Yeah, it's still going on. Oh my god.
So these are for one of the open slots?
Right now, I believe, yeah, it's definitely for one of the open spots. I believe Mindfreak, they lost and now they won. So yeah, whoever loses this doesn't make it, but if you lose and you don't make it, you pretty much, you go to the open bracket and you can compete in the open bracket to make it. So you're not completely out of the tournament altogether if you don't make it here, which is, I guess, pretty good.
Mindfreak's pretty good at this game.
They got 3-0 to Straight Rippin', dude.
Wait, what?
And Straight Rippin' almost got reverse sweep to UIU.
Really? Shocking.
Yeah, they lost.
You're behind me.
What? Shock.
Dude, I was doing earlier. I was recording you so long. I'll just hit you.
And Tainted Minds is awful.
You guys just did that?
If they beat
I,
Tainted
like,
Minds,
stopped my
it's
hand and
not,
you flew
not
over
a
me.
big.
Oh, sick. Hey, where are you?
Tainted Minds, I believe, lost to UIU. I don't know who's on that UIU.
Now it's Duke Johnson here on the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets
How many pro points do you guys have, Chris? Like, in your life?
I have 300.
Oh, so you won't even be,
I
like...
only have 25.
How many pro points did you have combined, like, all together last year?
None.
I'm
So
out of here.
You really, really, really have to rack up your pro points this year. Like, you guys should have been playing in more 2Ks. But pro points are apparently off your like the last year. I don't know how it really works, but I know that 10,000 pro points per player is like seed 30. So that's still a lot of fucking pro points.
No, you broke it!
How many pro points?
It's okay, so I was looking at this guy's YouTube video and he was saying that each player has about 10,000 pro points and he only had about 3,000 to 5,000 and they got the 33 seed, which still isn't the greatest.
You'll never see me.
Because if you think about it, only 4 teams make it out of the open bracket. And Lightning Panthers is still one of those teams.
Oh my god, Kyle. I hope you died,
What game are you guys playing?
We're playing creative mode.
I want to because they don't have the bracket linked on here. So you can't look at the progress of the bracket.
Let's go. I almost hit you, actually.
Wait,
There you were. Stop, you butt cheek.
Straight ripping. Okay.
You know what? I'm about to do it too.
Yeah, Knights made it to.
Stop shooting me. I hope you die.
So there's the 2 teams that are gonna be in.
The only
100
problem is you
Thieves
can't
and
aim.
United
Right.
are gonna be. Wait, no, the 2 teams that are gonna make it into FaZe Clan's pool and Optics pool are like they're gonna decide. I'd rather have the Pittsburgh Knights in FaZe Clan's pool, but it's one like Pittsburgh Knights and Straight Rippin' are gonna go into either Optics pool or FaZe Clan pool, which is pool C or D. And then losers, whoever wins this game, and then whoever wins the next game are gonna go into pools A and B with your team and.
Hey, wait! I just want to see that car. It's red and it looks really cool.
Red reserve.
Look how cool
God,
my
did
car is.
Caden tell you about what happened the first time I got in a plane?
No.
Got in a
Stop it,
plane
Tyler.
in a squad match, and I started flying off, and I was chasing one plane, and I was flying by lazy, and all of a sudden I turn around and start flying back towards Risky, and there's 7 planes behind me shooting at me. 7 fucking people in planes.
You know, you could have a teammate on the side of your plane. That's weird.
You can have your full team on the plane.
Oh shit.
You can. There's enough room on the plane that you can have a random person on the plane.
Dude, stop it, Tyler. I'm just trying to clean up everything.
I think Tainted Minds wins the second hard point, but I think they
I didn't
get
even do
absolutely
anything.
destroyed other than that.
Actually, I want to try and I'm done with this. Let's go play like normal or something before we have to get
What did you
off.
say about Cinnamon?
Tainted Minds is obviously gonna get destroyed this match. I think that they might win a search, but if they don't, they're getting 3-0'd because they're not winning a respawn. Who's on Tainted Minds? Swifty, Nimble Damage. Oh, they have the same exact team except for they added Setsi. Wait, who's Excite? I know Excite was like a.
He's their new pickup.
Yeah, I know that, but like, what isn't he NA?
DU.
I feel like I've heard of Excite before. And then Loca's new. Loca's 100% 18 years
Do you have
old.
the festive music on, Tyler? I have it at random. Oh, why? What the frick? I don't know. I have literally everything random. So it's
Yeah, Lucas, I'm pretty sure.
So I think the next match to be played is UYU versus
we're like in sync, kind of, but not really.
maybe Imperial.
That'd actually be a really
I don't
cool
know.
freaking emote to get in sync. Yeah. I haven't seen Spawn Island yet. It shall snow. Close the door. Okay, thank you. Close it.
Are you good?
Let's go, guys. We're going Flush Factory. Alright, come here. We're doing instinct.
Greasy Grove.
Dude, my freaks not
Right,
just destroyed.
3, 2, 1, go.
Look at that, Caden.
Grizz, you want to know the setup for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like how it's gonna go down, like when matches start.
Where's your brother, Kyle?
His PS4 is being retarded.
Tell him to learn how to text me back.
Honestly,
Okay.
bro.
Guys, learn how to not be toxic. Who said that?
You did, pussy! Just kidding.
Kill yourself, Alhasian. Stop defending your dad.
That's because he's my dad. Alright, so...
The factors? What's
The
left of them, at
first-
least? These factors have been changed so many times.
Alright, Grizz, so it's Evil Genius versus their pool play player. Splice versus G2, Luminosity versus Red. 5:30
chair turned into a
matches.
sled.
FaZe versus
No,
Envy
what-
to start the fucking 5:30 matches off, bro. Fuck my life.
No one won to FaZe?
Honestly, bro, I don't know. Envy looks pretty good, but I think FaZe. I don't know.
They're bushes.
The only way FaZe Clan wins an event this year is if they magically somehow are good on LAN, because they do not look good online. I'm sorry.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad they added weapons.
This-
Added weapons.
I saw that. I saw that.
My pistol looks amazing.
Oh, Chris. I also saw this. This guy. He tweeted out and said, "Why is there not a breakfast edible called a pot tart?"
Mariota now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start
That's
the second
not
half.
funny.
Not bad. 1st and 10.
And then.
Stop. And then you're not
Breakfast edible? Who says that?
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
retards.
Do you know what an edible is, Duck?
No.
What?
It's weed.
Like,
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's like you put weed into food and you feed it to people and you kill them.
Oh, that's pretty
It
good.
doesn't kill you, it's a joke. Wait, so when did Lightning Pandas get put into FaZe Clan's thing?
Yes, I did it. I picked up
Yeah.
an item of every rarity.
Cause it was Mad
I
Cat's
did that, and I
team,
had to
and
use
is Mad Cat on
Vision's
part of Lightning
old
Pandas
scar.
now? Chris?
Wow.
Kyle, come here. I can give you a mini. Actually, I can give you a mini and a slurp.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
It's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna leave it there.
I just found a big pot.
Oh. Drinking a slurp then.
Oh wait, no. Wait, no. You take the big pot over here. I'll take the slip.
Can you bring it over to me?
Oh no, I can't.
Then I'm dropping both the slurp juice and the smaller at me.
So the Titans in possession of the football.
What?
Will get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
I need
There's
4
another
more
big
ammo
pot.
boxes too.
Need 2 more. 3 more.
Oh wait, let's go up to the plane place.
Grizz, did you know that
heading up
Lightning
to the plane
Pandas is
place,
now
though.
an EU team?
Hold on.
Cause they picked up Dave, Mad Cat, Alex, Josh, and Petey.
Yeah, my shotgun actually looks really good. This green wrap.
Oh my god, bro. I got red on everything, and everything looks sick.
I got random and I got the blue.
Ooh, there's pools,
Camo.
Grizz.
Green on the snipers and pumps.
Grizz.
Shotguns.
No,
Another big
bro!
pot in here, bro.
I'm
Let's
crying!
just take this zip line.
Why?
The pool of death is 100% FaZe Clan now.
I mean, you can.
FaZe,
Who the
Envy,
other-
Lightning Pandas, and straight ripping, bro.
Someone's here.
And E United doesn't have their 4th yet. It's Luminosity, Red Reserve, Evil Geniuses, and
Waiting at the
UIU.
door.
And it's Splice, Optic, G2, and Pittsburgh. And then, yeah, the match right now is for Pool A.
This is gonna be a
with your
good
team.
bracket too.
Straight below.
Yeah, UIU. I think it's gonna be Luminosity and Red that come out
he's
of that
out.
one. I don't think Evil Genius will win a single match in that pool other than UIU in the open bracket.
Man, he made a run for it.
Dude, that pisses me off.
You want to chase him down?
That's it.
So we get Mind Freak or Tainted Minds.
Yeah. Which is best case scenario, because you got Reciprocity in there already, and they don't.
Where you go?
You know who's on that team?
It's an EU team, that's all I know. I know that. Is it Wuskin's team?
I think so.
You see him anywhere?
No.
Where are you staying on? Holy crap.
Dude, I actually want to see UIU succeed. That's like a fucking dope logo. Just a UIU. It sounds like a college.
Who's UIU's Sky's team, right?
Yeah, Skies.
Where's the llama over here?
Is it Proto Skies?
I got the llama.
Spoof, Mayhem.
Yeah. Spoof's EU, isn't? I thought. Spoof's EU.
I'll share it with you.
I don't know if Spoof's on that team because Spoof's EU.
I just want ammo boxes if there are any in here.
I mean, it's slush
I
back.
don't think there are.
He's either on the team. Oh no, he's on the. I think he was on Hockey's team.
Dang, I can't believe that guy just snuck out and took a plane.
Yeah, because Spoof, I believe Mayhem, I don't know what Mayhem is, EU or NA, but I know Spoof is EU for sure, and I know Skies and Proto are 100% NA.
Oh. Look. Happy hammer.
We're getting sniped at.
Anyway, that's pretty much the bracket. It's probably going to be Mind Freak in your pool. With
Where do the losers go? Open bracket?
yeah, the losers go to open bracket. Like the teams like Imperial go to losers bracket.
Be able to move this much using the plane. If you get hit at all,
Oh.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I care.
Oh, someone was on the peak. So I think someone might be in Greasy.
What's left of Greasy?
Yeah, keep an eye out.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
I don't know if FaZe's clan is gonna make it out of that.
You can't.
Oh, right, on the mountain on our left.
Pool.
Viking on.
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's
I get some height.
If Straight Ribbon plays tomorrow like they played today, FaZe clan is making it out of that pool first place.
Nice, Tyler.
But if Straight
Wait,
Ribbon plays like they
is that it? We
played
killed them?
online versus Optic in the finals of the 2K, Straight Ribbon's gonna win that. Would probably win out of that pool, like win completely, beat NBT.
That is freaking great that we were able to do that this year. Caden, did you see that?
The purple AK over here.
There's a legendary AK right here.
And that's going to make it
I'm just looking at the over here.
And partner,
No,
this
I want
first
the-
week, this first game that we get to go together.
Oh, I got Chug still. Do you have AR ammo? I don't have any.
Week one, you had the
Oh yeah, I got
flyover,
quite
the big
city a
American
lot.
flag out there before the game, all the
Here,
hoopla,
I do.
just having foot
Alright, I'm gonna come play Fortnite with you guys for a little bit.